Good morning. 194 of the Playhouse in the morning. More music all day. 6:14 in the morning. There's Amy K. My name is Zero, and today's going to be about 48 degrees in Fargo-Moorhead. Are you a couple or in a couple that does not celebrate Valentine's Day? Survey found that about 34% of committed couples say they don't even acknowledge the day. And February 14th, which is in 14 days, is just another day. I'm guessing you would never allow yourself to be in a relationship where Valentine's Day was ignored.
I do want it mentioned. I would like to do something, even if we're just cooking at home or we're going to get dinner. But a couple years ago, Steven got me flowers, and they were having trouble getting them here on time. So he went to the flower store to pick them up, and he ended up delivering it here for me. And he has all these pedal points. And he made an appointment.
Okay.
Yes, last night he said, I better use my pedal points. And I said, Valentine's Day is coming up. I could use a delivery at work.
There you go. So dropping hints a little bit.
I said, I'm pretty sure it's a Wednesday.
It is in like the middle of the week or something. So I think a lot of people that like to get spoiled out and about or oot in a boot for our Canadian friends, I don't think that they're going to be able to do quite as much as they like to do.
Yeah, maybe if you want to do a date night, maybe you do that over the weekend. But on Valentine's Day, you still have to acknowledge it, even if it's just a text or in the good morning, happy Valentine's Day, here's a smooch. You have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I would say I'm not, and I've never been the person that's like, there's not going to be like rose petals all over the place. There's not going to be a mariachi band out front, but I'm good for, hey, here's some flowers and some chocolate. And I think that's, for that holiday, I think that's adequate. I don't think you have to do more than that.
Yeah, I don't think you need to go crazy with everything. You get flowers, you get chocolate, just a little something.
Mm-hmm. Some of that stuff that they sell is a waste of money, though. Like, who really needs a teddy bear that's holding a heart that says, I love you? What are you going to do with that stupid teddy bear? Yeah. Where does it go?
You're going to look at it for a week, and then you're going to put it away in a closet.
Or throw it away.
No.
Like, what does anybody do with these stupid bears?
And then years later, when you're moving, remember this? You got this from me at Valentine's Day 23 years ago.
What a waste of $15. Wow. You were really bad with money early in our relationship, weren't you? Yeah, I was. Spent $15 on that ugly bear that's been in the closet for all these years. Yeah. Are you in a couple that does not celebrate Valentine's Day, or are you all about it? Are you one that doesn't do the V-Day?
No, we do not celebrate Valentine's Day.
Okay, so is no acknowledgement whatsoever? You don't do anything? Or?
Well, I'll tell you, it started off where it was just too expensive when we were dating in college, and we felt like we could buy chocolates after the fact for half off and go to dinner, after without a expensive prefixed menu. It's just a little too commercialized for us, so we don't celebrate it.
This is accurate. If, like, what you wanted is chocolate, you get it cheaper on the 15th.
That is a good time to go. You just wait until a little bit after. You even go and get that teddy bear. It might be cheaper. Use it the following year.
This is true. I will say, and I don't know if this is still the case, but you remember was it last year, all you ever heard of was supply chain issues? Like there was that period of time where that's the word you heard all the time. I do think that people have gotten into the habit now of buying things earlier, even men for Valentine's Day. So if you do want some of that stupid heart-shaped crap, I would buy it now. Because it does get harder to find. We noticed that with some of the little Christmas trinkets for kids, is that it was cleared out earlier than I thought it would be. Like it gets harder to find that stuff.
And maybe this is just a PSA for people. It's on the 14th of this month.
Every year.
So it's coming up.
They don't move it around. It's not one of those things where, we're going to do it on the 4th Wednesday or 1st Tuesday. No, it's always the 14th of February. They've never moved it.
No, so if you forgot, you better go buy something.
Are you in one of these relationships that just skips over the holiday? How'd you come to that conclusion? 237, it's text 35 we play Panic at the Disco, High Hopes Playhouse, Y94, 619 in the morning. It's 621, Playhouse, Y94. So today, 1st of February, got Groundhog Day tomorrow, Super Bowl on the 11th. But then, there's that very romantic day, Valentine's Day, February 14th. Now we're clear to talk about it because it's finally February now. Are you one of these couples, though, that doesn't celebrate the day at all? Research found about 34% of committed couples just skip over it, don't even acknowledge it whatsoever. Not even a, hey, honey, boo-boo, happy Valentine's Day. Are you one of these couples? 237, it's text 35-270. Is this you?
Yeah, I mean, we don't believe in that, man. Like, basically, we grew up in punk rock. And like, that's our scene. And even though we're older now, like, I mean, we never got like romantic. Like, the romance was like BS to us, like we got romantic in our own way, like, like drinking a PBR, and like we don't believe in like, rings, like we have our rings tattooed in our hands and stuff. We don't really believe in that, BS stuff,
You are everybody that I could have hoped that we would speak with today, man. Thank you so much for calling the Y94 Morning Playhouse. We like to be romantic in our own way, bro. We like to just crack a PBR and hang out. You are fantastic. Thank you.
But that's still doing something.
Yeah, but they can't do Valentine's Day because if I understood correctly, it's not punk rock enough.
I know, but you're still acknowledging the person that you love.
Rock and roll. Hey, boo, I'd buy you some flowers and some chocolates, but that's not punk rock, man. Can't do it.
What would be punk rock for Valentine's Day?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Idea. You've seen some people that don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Someone said my boyfriend and I of 7 years do not celebrate Valentine's Day. We both used to work in restaurants. Valentine's Day was our busy day, and now we don't because between Christmas, his birthday on January 10th, then our anniversary on the 29th of January, by the time it's Valentine's Day, we're all gifted, loved out, so it kind of gets more forgotten about than anything else. Someone said, yes, I know it's a commercial holiday, but I love having an excuse to get dressed up and doing something special for each other. And another person said, I do. My husband and I, we usually don't go all out on Valentine's Day itself, but I'll make a steak, some fancier sides, and then I either make or buy dessert, and he might get me flowers or something small.
Well, if you took anything from this conversation, just remember, Valentine's Day doesn't need to be complicated. It can just be a box of chocolates. It can be a bouquet of roses. And if you are punk rock enough, it can be a couple of cans of PBR cracked together. That's the sound of love right there. TRQ, totally random question after M. Byhold. Y94 Playhouse.